Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I am up in the kitchen I've been trying for the last hour and a half to bring you guys the meal I was cooking for the day, my little quick little put together for today. But everything has went wrong, okay? So, I get started, my camera just fall down. Okay, so I stop, run, put my camera up, start back, the camera falls down again. Okay, cool, so I'm starting over again. And then while I'm cooking, I'm trying to stop and take everything, move everything over so I can show y'all what I'm doing. And then the doorbell rings. And I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna worry about the doorbell. But they just keep ringing it. I'm like, who is this? UPS, they don't never ring the doorbell. They drop the stuff off and they keep getting up, but not today. It's just everything was seeming to go wrong today. So, I'm just gonna walk you guys through what I cooked today, what I prepared, and show you guys the end result because I did finally finish cooking, and I'm gonna show you guys the end result and just kind of walk you through it, okay? Sorry I couldn't get everything to cooperate today so you guys could actually see me cooking, okay? All right, so, all right, where are we gonna start? Okay, so today I wanted some fish. And I'm always, like I said, I'm still trying to eat healthy and all this kind of stuff. So at the grocery store, and I don't know, some told me, well, why don't you try some different fish? Normally you get tilapia or you get in whiting and, try you some different fish, okay? So I said, okay. So I get some codfish, never cooked codfish before. And I was like, I'm gonna do that. And I thought I was gonna fry it, which I did fry it, but I will show you the end results. And I got me some mixed greens and some little baby sweet potatoes. And come on back home, I just took my potatoes, and you can buy these little mixed bags here of your potatoes. Let's see if I can, your little petite potatoes right here. You can buy these mixed bags. It has your golden, yellow, your purple mixed bags of potatoes. So I just did that. And I just washed them off real good and sliced them in half, put them in a pan, in a casserole bowl. And I put some butter over them, a little bit of grapeseed oil, a little salt and pepper, a little garlic salt. Just wrapped it up with some foil and put them in the oven and let them cook. Okay, that's probably what took the longest. Those probably took about 10 minutes or so. Put them in the oven, let them cook, okay? Then once I did that, I cut up a yellow pepper and got my greens ready to go. Yellow pepper, scallop, had a scallop, and I cut those up and I put them in the pan with some of the grapeseed oil, let the scallops and the green peppers start sauteing, and then I put my mixed green. And when I get my mixed green, I just buy the big pack like this from Kroger. It has like 3 different types of mixed greens in it. This one here has the kale, spinach, baby spinach, and the char. I don't even know what char is. C-H-A-R-D? Yeah, okay. So then I just put those off in there and saute them with the onions and the scallops. Usually I just use regular onions, but I needed a scallop to do with another little thing I'm doing, okay? So I just did that and put those in there, let them saute, come to a saute real tender. Just let your greens get tender and everything. And did that, and then the last thing I did was my fish, because the fish doesn't take no more than about maybe 8 minutes, okay? So just on my, where I first messed up with this cob, I should have bought fresh, but I got frozen. So I just patted that dry, and then I just put a little salt and pepper on it. And in my pan, I put some of the grapeseed oil and put the car in there and let that start to fry up, okay? Like I said, it doesn't take about 8 minutes total. And while I was frying that up, I took my scallops, chopped them up real fine. I took one lemon, and squeezed it into a bowl. Put about a tablespoon of olive oil. I didn't even measure it. I just kind of, my grapeseed oil. I keep saying olive oil, but my grapeseed oil, I just put probably about 1 tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon in a bowl with my lemon juice, with my scallops, and I put the capers in there with that. And I put some garlic, some mint garlic. Put that in a bowl, mixed all that up together. And then once my fish brown on each side, I pulled that in the skillet on top of my fish. You know, put that little sauce I had made in the skillet on top of my fish. Now, I will tell you guys, before I show you this fish, it broke up. Yeah, it did. I should have went with fresh because that frozen, once it thaws out, it seemed to like have a lot of water in it. So I should have got fresh fish and just did that, because it actually would come out to be the same price. I mean, the frozen was like $8 and the fresh was like $7.99 a pound. I wouldn't need about a half a pound because ain't nobody gonna eat it but me. So anyway, did all that, brought all that together, got that done. And then I'm gonna show you guys the end result, okay? Here's my plate. It's still hot because, like I say, I had to keep stopping and starting, but here is the plate, okay? You got your greens right here, your mixed greens. It's got your potatoes over here, and then you got your cob right here, okay? So it all came out really good. Like I said, you know, my cob, it broke up a little bit, but you know, it all came out good. I'm gonna go, I have not tasted yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get me a piece of this cob. You guys see this cob? It actually came out pretty good. See that? Okay. It's actually really good. Okay. 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 So it actually came out really good. And the thing about it, that sauce that I made to go on top of it, that with my grapeseed oil, the lemon, I squeezed 1 lemon in there and I just squeezed it to my hand to keep the seeds from going through. Grapeseed oil, lemon, garlic, minced garlic, or you can buy fresh garlic and just chop it up. I put the capers in there, and I put, is that all I put in there? That's it. Mixed it up. Mixed that up and poured it over the top of my fish once it got done. That's good. Let me go ahead and try this mixed vegetables, mixed greens. Okay, here's my mixed greens. You guys see that? My mixed green? Those are good. Actually turned out really good. Y'all know what these mixed greens remind me of? Growing up, my mom and them, we could be driving in the car, okay? Let me just go ahead and get done with this little mouthful of greens, because I don't like talking to you guys with a mouthful of food, okay? Okay. Okay. All right, so like I was saying, I'm gonna rinse my mouth out real quick, okay? Okay, so growing up, when I taste those mixed greens with the peppers and the scallops in there, normally I use peppers and onions, but this, I had the scallops, okay? But growing up, we could be riding out in the country somewhere, and my mom then would spot a field that's got some wild poke salad. That's what they called it back in the day, poke salad. It looks like wild, like greens, like collard greens, kind of more like turnip greens or something, a mixture. And we would stop and pick those. She would stop and have us to get out the car and help her pick those. Then she would go home and cook them. I hated poke salad. Oh my God. I just thought it was just nothing but grass. I just didn't like it, period. But when I ate this mixture, that's what it reminded me of. And I think this was more of the char. I'm gonna have to Google char and see exactly what type of green that is. But that's what that reminded me of. And if you grew up in the country or down in the South, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say poke salad. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Hate it. Hate poke salad. Ooh, I hated it. Okay. All right, I got my potato. And like I said, you can't go wrong with roasted potatoes. You can fix them any kind of way you want. Now, my favorite potato is a sweet potato. That's my favorite. I can eat a sweet potato every night, all different ways. Sometimes I just slice it up, put it in the oven, put me a little bit of grapeseed oil or olive oil on there with some sea salt, and just let it just bake kind of like a French fry or something. So good. So good. This is really good. Everything is really good. I really hate that I wasn't able to let you guys see this when I was cooking it. But you know what? The devil was trying to keep me from showing y'all this for some reason. I don't know why. But everything that could go wrong was going wrong today when I was trying to show y'all what I was fixing. Here we go. You see that? That's good. Y'all, when I finish with this plate, I'm going somewhere. And I know I don't need to be doing this, but I'm gonna have to go somewhere and lay down. I'm gonna have to go somewhere and lay down. You hear me? Oh my goodness, this is so good. It turned out really good. Like I said, the only thing I think I do different next time I prepare this meal is to get fresh cob. Because everything else is perfect. Everything else turned out good. You know, my cob is good. It's not the prettiest picture, but the taste is there. It's really good. So, but that's what I got going on. You know, I'm so sorry that I had all these difficulties trying to record this for you guys, but that's pretty much what I did. I mean, like I say, cob, fix it any kind of way you want. You can also bake it or put it in the oven. I made that little special sauce to put on it, which was nothing but lemon juice, either grapeseed oil or olive oil, whichever one you have, some minced garlic, or you can do fresh garlic and chop it up. I put some capers up in there, and I just mixed that up. And once that cob got done, and if you're gonna bake it, you know, once you put it in the oven, let it bake for about 5-6 minutes, then put that over the top of it and let it do. And then you can do your potatoes, bake your potatoes however you want. And the same thing with your greens. Do your greens however you want to do it. I just do mine with some chopped, usually some onions, chop some onions up, chop some peppers up, and put it in some olive oil, put it in a skillet, because it doesn't take it that long to cook. You know, you really just want to saute everything, and you really just want your greens to get tender. You're just trying to tender up your greens and stuff. And that's it. That's all I did today. And I mean, it was a quick meal, and wasn't really that expensive, because I already had, I mean, I didn't have potatoes, I had ran out. But this stuff that I got, it really wasn't that expensive. And that's it. That's the meal that I did today. And it's very healthy, because you know, like I say, I use the grapeseed oil with everything. And that's it. Real simple. You know, I hate it. Like I say, I wasn't able to actually show you guys. And when I use with the butter that I use, it's my plant butter, because I don't have any more vegan butter, but I got to get some. But that's it. That's my little cob meal with my vegetables and potatoes. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out in the kitchen with me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I will be back with you next week. If you're out and about, have a great time. Don't forget to go back and give Granna some love. Share my video. Subscribe to Kitchen Talk with Granna. If this is the first time, I'm sorry. I'm hoping I'm not. If this is your first time you're checking out Kitchen Talk with Granna, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And just come on back and hang out with me next week. Okay? Have a good one.